Good day, Tube. DDR 1954, Don Rose. Found a hot topic. Well, not a good topic, but a hot topic. I've set up a little demonstration in my vehicle. This is the record cool day of the summer. As you can see from the cluster directly in the center top, where you have the three columns of numbers, the very bottom number that just changed to 61 is the outside temperature. Keep in mind that right now it's 20 minutes to 8 and the sun will be coming up over the right side of the car, the passenger side, and that sensor in that bottom thing is inside the left fender. So after noon you should see extremely higher, much higher temperatures in the outside reading, and above that outside reading temperature is the inside temperature according to that unit. Now if you look to the unit down to the lower left, the number on the left that says N is the actual temperature at the device that you're looking at. The number on the right is related to a remote sensor that I have stuck into the headrest on the passenger seat of the car, which this morning is on the sunny side of the car. And the sun just popped up, and you'll notice that the temperature is already beginning to spike inside the car. The temperature, okay, I just readjusted so that everybody can see what's the readings are, because the light keeps changing. I also have a couple other times in here where I've had to open the door, as I found that these were draining the battery on my car, running the cameras and everything. So I had to pop the hood so I could hook jumper cables so I could keep the car closed. Now mind you, this car had not run overnight, so it was cold. So I found that in the very beginning of this clip, if you run it back, the temperature inside the car actually went down according to the little white thermometer there, because it had been in the house where it was actually warmer. Now we're approaching the point where the temperature is reaching, I believe they say anything over 104 for a particular period of time is lethal to a child or a pet, simply because it's 6 degrees above and the child is going to start absorbing the heat from the vehicle. Okay, I don't know if you've noticed the shadows. Obviously, we're reaching the noon hour. The sunlight will be directly over the top of the vehicle. At this point, I do have the sunroof shade pulled wide open, so although it is a smoked glass, the temperature is going to reach an extreme. As you can see, it's 109 at the top of the console and 112 at the top of the child's head. Now it's 113. I think you can see where this would not be good. I will be doing future videos, snippets that I'll be linking to this video if you rewatch it. But I'll release separate videos of hot days after the cars come in air conditioned and at running temperature, and then just shut the car off and keep a clock there where you can see how long it takes for the car to get deadly. Now it's after 1 o'clock. The actual temperature here, I don't believe ever got above 75 degrees, but you can see that the top or the center gauge says almost 80 degrees. It never got that warm, but again, that fender is in the sunlight. You can also take note too that the inside temperature on the lower left thermometer is reading 111 at the lower level and 114 at the child's level. The reason for the proximity of those temperatures now is simply because the sun has moved to the left side of the vehicle and is now coming in on the driver's side window, and it's going to light this up. We also haven't had clouds this afternoon, so if you see out the top corner of the windshield, or actually the lower corner of the windshield, you can see that right now you can actually watch the temperature spike. If you notice, you'll see blue sky every once in a while, and then the temperature will get hotter in the car, and then it'll turn white again like it is now, and the temperature will drop a little bit. But you notice now the temperature is equalized, because now the sensor on the passenger side of the car on the headrest is in the shade, and the lower level is in direct sunlight. So the temperature, all depending on where the child was strapped in, as to what their probabilities would be on a short stay. Obviously, anything in this car for the 12 hours of this time lapse would have succumbed to this heat. So I guess my one request would be to pass this around. It's important that people see just how warm it can get inside the car, and make sure that you stress in your note to your friends that it was the coolest day in St. Louis summer. You know, it only got up to 74 degrees, yet the inside of the car was a killer. Thanks. If you liked the video, subscribe, check back, because there will be updates. Thank you. Have a great day. Now, this video does run until just almost 8 o'clock, so you just notice here how much hotter it is on the left side of that gauge, simply because the sunlight coming through the window. But even then, the fluctuation, because it was kind of cloudy. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. Please share. It's important to get the word out safely. Thank you.